What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Houston Texans versus Jacksonville Jaguars NFL matchup going down Sunday, November 9th, 2025. If you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Experts tab at the top of the page. It's a great time to do it. We've got Week 10 NFL action. We've got, college basketball action. We've got the NBA and the NHL. So make sure that you jump on board. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout and get 15% off your purchase. We also have our Inner Circle VIP services. Now, these aren't for everyone. They are for people who make big bets and for those with big bankrolls and those who are looking to sort of take their betting to the next level with more of a concierge style service to take their betting to the next level. And now keep in mind, you can text your number, call the number on the screen, but just remember these aren't for everyone. So keep that in mind when you're reaching out. But if you do reach out and you find out that it's for you, it's an awesome product and one that can assure you guys you're going to absolutely love. But let's get to this one between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. For the Houston Texans coming into this one with a record of 3-5 straight up and against the number this season, ending up with an 18-15 loss at the hands of the Denver Broncos in their last matchup, while Jacksonville 5-3 straight up, 4-3-1 against the number after a 30-29 win over the Las Vegas Raiders in their last game. And this is a Jacksonville team that needed a win and almost let one sort of slip away from them. They let it go to overtime and give Vegas credit. Vegas went for the win in that one. They scored with 16 seconds to go and almost had a tie, but they said, screw the tie. We're so far back. We need a win, and Jacksonville got the stop. But still, it makes it a little bit dicey for the Jacksonville Jaguars going forward. Now you take on a Houston team that is dealing with injuries here just across the board, most notably to C.J. Stroud, who is dealing with a concussion. And no C.J. Stroud just really takes the air out of the balloon for the Houston Texans. Because then if you look at Houston, after you go from C.J. Stroud, you go along the Houston Texans depth chart, and then you got Davis Mills and Graham Mertz. So that is not a quarterback situation I want to have any part of. But I think it's also worth noting that this Houston defense is legit and can keep this team in the game. And even if they go with just a run-heavy approach, game manager style, where you don't expect Davis Mills to do too much and you don't ask Davis Mills to do too much, because when you ask him to do too much, it's kind of when he starts getting out of hand. But this Houston offense, if they want to go run-heavy, they're going to have to earn it, because Jacksonville's defense, third best in the NFL in rush defense, fifth in yards per carry allowed. So like I said, I think this is just going to be tough sledding for Houston, but I think Houston's going to have to lean on their defense to stay in this game. And they do have the league's best overall defense, first in total defense, just outside the top 5 against the rush, top 10 in yards per carry allowed, they're top 5 against the pass. For me, this is setting up as a defensive battle here between two teams with offenses that have just been very erratic and that have outside factors playing a role in why I don't think they're going to be very effective in this game. So I'm going to go with the under between Houston and Jacksonville, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.